Guns for everybody, by the way. We're at the range to prove a very important point. This is David, the Marine.
Let me see your war face. You got a war face?
And David, you were just shooting my AR. How many shots and how long did it take you to get that out?
Yeah, it was 30 shots, 30 aim shots, which is an important distinction. And it took 25.77 seconds. So about, I call 26 seconds for 30 rounds that were aim shots.
And why are we going through this exercise, David?
They want to ban the standard capacity 30 round magazine. And
Standard capacity.
standard capacity. It's always been 30 rounds for the AR, 20 or 30. And they want to make it, they're talking 10 round magazines. And there's really no difference in the overall effect of reducing the capacity. There are several ways to get around that.
And I think the bad guys will be pretty quick to figure it out. We're going to show you just one of the ways that you can get around not having a large magazine. If you were counting, that was the same amount of shots.
Same amount, 5 seconds quicker.
And instead of one magazine's shooting 30 rounds,
Got a bag of guns, and we just stopped at 3.
yeah,
But each one holding 10.
same amount of rounds, and it came out quicker. So when we start talking about banning certain magazines, this is all the bad guys have to do to get around that rule. But let's assume your bad guy is savvy and he's brought along more than one magazine. Would a magazine change in the midst of fire make a difference?
It depends how much he practices. And we've had some cases where the guy practiced for 2 years. He planned it out for 2 years. So he'd have time to practice doing some of the stuff. So let's try one gun with 2 reloads for the same 30 rounds.
"30 rounds, magazine changes, what's the verdict?"
20 seconds. I shot a little faster, but then again, we still got some good hits. Good enough anyway. And that was 2 reloads.
So, magazine capacity, does it really matter?
It does not matter.
And when you're changing magazines, does that make you more vulnerable?
Marco Rubio wants to, he's talking about the 10 round capacity because he thinks that if the assailant has to reload more often, it gives the chance for somebody to tackle him while he's doing that reload. Let's see if that is really a practical idea. And the caretaker's over there, and he's counting my shots. So on shot number 10, he starts charging at me because he knows I will be empty.
That you're empty.
Right. So let's see how that looks like in a 10 round magazine world.
Wait a minute, I thought you had a 10-round magazine.
I don't care about thinking laws. I got a full capacity 17 round magazine because I don't care.
You're a bad guy.
That's right.
Caretaker, thanks for being such a good sport.
Thank you
Helping
for
us
the
out for Firearms Friday. And as we've just proved, it doesn't matter if you're a bad guy. And it doesn't matter the capacity of the magazine. Bad things will still happen. People will find ways around it. So why are we even talking about it?
Why take the advantage away from the good guys?
And as usual, guns for everybody.